Oh, hello. Oh, what's up? Week 3, salty boys, League of Salty Individuals. Corey said I had low energy last week, so obviously I took that and made it the theme in this week's energy drinks. So welcome to it, week 3. I was terrible again last week. Let me check my record. 2-4 last week, bringing me to 3-9. Not looking good on my prediction so far, so I'm gonna turn around this week. I'm gonna go perfect. I'm gonna go 6-0. Everything's gonna be right. Everything's gonna go great. Everything is fine. Everything's okay. I'm not 0-2. I'm gonna be all right. And then we have the LBL of the week, Gary taking it by 0.04. Gary, now known as Pi Oh My, was known as Some Pulp, but he is the LBL, the lowball lightweight champ, the low scorer of the week. Gary. Ooh, I skipped blowing money fast last week. Totally forgot about it, but back on my game. Let's go time machine. Adam dropped 69 on Quentin Johnson. Closest person to him was Homer Shrimpson at 36. I did Harold Fannin 33. Closest person was 16, Midwood Milkers. Then this week, Troy Franklin, I did 46. Adam was at 31. Sandy Handy 17. Pussy 11 15. And then Blake Corum winning at $2 with a couple other bids. Anyone else that put money on people was wasting it because there were no other bids, but that was blowing money fast. We're blowing it, not much out there. Gotta blow it. All right, first matchup, we're gonna do me versus Gary over the pants jerk jobs taking on Pie Oh My cherry cream pie. And this week, this is where we have the pussy of the week, so let's pause. And the pussy of the week from Joe, off the press, Travis Hunter, and I quote, Travis Hunter, and I quote, is overrated, and his quarterback unfortunately has trust issues and wants to be a hairdresser instead. And Travis Hunter is obviously not capable of playing both sides. Pussy! So yeah, you heard it first. Joe says Travis Hunter is the pussy of the week. I sort of agree with him. It's not looking hot in the Jacksonville. I mean, you could have chose Brian Thomas Jr. as well. Or just Trevor Lawrence, but no one's going to play Trevor Lawrence because no one's that dumb. Maybe John, maybe Corn in a couple weeks, but not yet. But pussy of the week, Travis Hunter. Sucks. Okay, back to the matchup. Me versus Gary. Yeah, I had Burrow, Aaron Jones go down, so I'm scrambling. I'm probably going to play Trey Benson. So, anyone playing Trey Benson in the RB2 is struggling. But I'm hoping I got some big numbies coming this week from wide receivers. Gary, he's got Lamar, he's got Ibuka, Gibbs, Mason, Bowers. I'm not afraid of anyone else on his team. And he was also LBL last week. So if I got a shot against anybody, it's him. So, spoiler alert, I picked me to win. Ooh, next we got the battle of the shrimp and the snail. Matt taking on Dan versus Matt. So let's see what we got. I just talked about Brian Thomas Jr. Sorry, Snail, not trying to pile on, but not good vibes. And the bottom half of your team is also not good vibes. I think Dan's team's just overall better. He's got less question marks, less red, so I think we're going to be picking Shrimp Show. Ooh, next matchup is Yahoo's matchup of the week, and I guess I'll make it my matchup of the week. It's Poopy Daddy taking on Tight Brisket Ends. John, first place, number 1, 2-0, taking on Briskito. Let's see what we got. I've been picking on Poopy Daddy. And I think I'm going to take a week off of picking on and picking John. I think he's going to win this week. I think Poopy Daddy puts the brisket to bed. It's going to be tight because I don't mind some of Brisket's players. I also wouldn't mind if he traded me some of his players. Same thing with Jordan Love. John. Okay, next we got Pussy Lovin' taking on Steve McNair's Ghost. Adam taking on Joe. And I think it's going to be fun for both of them. I think we got a battle of bitches. So let's take a look. Joe every week. Joey Cardinal. Joey Redbird. He's relying on him. And he also loves the Niners. So it's if the Niners and the Cardinals do well, Joe's going to do well. Adam on the other side. We'll see if Jaden Daniels plays. We'll see if Trevor Henderson gets snaps. And we'll see if Cooper Kupp cuts his hair. Also, he's got Bill. We'll see if Bill can take that step up or if they're just going to split everything down the middle. But let's see who I got. Another flip of the script. I'm not going to pick on Joe. I'm going to pick Joe. I think Joe's going to beat Adam. So, Joe, you're winning. Ooh! Midwood Milkers taking on Chasing Kelsey's Chubb. Yeah, so let's see what we got going on. Mayfield, Mahomes. I've been loving Baker. I hope he tears his ACL every run and then talks shit again. That's a cool move. But beyond that, I guess I didn't dislike anyone. I guess I just got a lot of, I don't know. So it's going to be a toss-up. I flipped a coin. Head was Brody. Tails was Mitch. And it landed on the Midwood Milkers. I think they're going to pull out this week. I think the Baker stack with Evans against the Jets is just going to ball out. Keenan Allen's been so much better than expected. The Saints run 1,000 plays, and obviously Russell Wilson throws the ball like a madman. He's just taking after his buddy Jameis. So we're going to go Midwood Milkers. And last matchup, we've got the Sandy Handies taking on Corn, the battle of the Corys, the superior spelling. How is it an E? Is it just a Y? We will see. Oh, look at that. Brisket's big brain beefy bounce back of the week. Brisket's big beefy brain bounce back of the week is Derrick Henry. You know, he had a bad game last week, and he's expecting the big boy to lay that meat on the table and bring it back to Funky Town, yeah. But, like, back to the matchup. Herbo's been great. Nakua scares the shit out of me. He bleeds from every orifice and still scores a touchdown. J-Mo's hit or miss. He's probably going to score 40 after I say he does bad, so I'll say he's going to do, okay, you'll do all right. I don't believe in Tyreek. Tony Pollard's on Tennessee. Trade him to me. I think you're starting Jadavian Sanders instead of Jaden Reed. So I think the pick's pretty obvious. It's Corey Lockman. I don't even need to run through his team. Even the Reds, I like the Reds. I think I should have just made them yellows. I think Olave is the only player I don't like on your team because I think he's going to die, and I really care about his safety. The superior Corey will be C-O-R-Y. I realized I didn't have Corn's song on during that, so, put it in the toilet for you. But that ends it this week. That's it. I'm done. All right, that's it. Commish out. Pew, pew. Hope that's enough energy. Bye.